Yellow. Welcome back. All right, so we're going on to question 10. Okay, so question 10 say that for any point P on the curve y equal to x cubed, or we've got a diagram here as well, prove that the area under the curve is 1/4 of the area of the rectangle. So we can see that this is the rectangle here. Right, so we are saying the area under the curve, which is this, is equal to 1/4 of the rectangle, the area of the rectangle. All right, in that case, let's find out the area of the rectangle first. So the area of the rectangle is rectangle. So the area has this coordinate here has the point of x and y. Right. All right. So the area of the rectangle is length times width. Right. In this case is x times y. All right. So we just have to use, oops, stop coming out. We just have to use this, we just choose any, choose a number first. So let x is equal to, let's say, 4. All right. So therefore, y is equal to 4 cubed. Y is equal to 4 over 4 cubed is what? 4, 4, 16, 16, 64. All right, so the area is equal to 4 times 64, which literally 4 for 16, 254. Now, if you realize this is our x and this is our y, this is to the power of 1. So literally length times width is just that times that. Now, here is just 4 times 4 cubed, which is give you 4 to the power of 4. Therefore, it's 256. All right. So we got an area for the rectangle now. So next bit is we have to find out the area under the curve. So we have to integrate x cubed, because that's the function with respect to x. And now this is a definite integral because we only want up to here. We only want up to here. Let me use a red pen. We only want to find the area from 0 to here. All right. So the definite integral is, so whatever that point is, let's just call it, since we use 4, let's just call it 4 and 0. All right. Now let's integrate that. So give us x to the power of 4 over 4 from 4 to 0. Right? That's the area. Okay, so this, we just have to write out the whole thing. So 4 to the power of 4 over 4 divided by minus 0 to the power of 4 over 4. Now we know this bit is just 0, so then we'll have that. Now, this thing's interesting here. 4 to the power of 4 over 4 to the power of over 4, just 4 to the power of 1, right? So when you, with your index law, you can just take away the powers. When you divide the same base with the power, you can take away the power. So it becomes 3. So it becomes 4 to the power of 3. All right, that's the area. And now, we got, now we have a, hold on. So once we got that, so the area under curve, curve is equal to 4 to the cube, and the area of the rectangle is 4 to the power of 4. All right, if you look at it before, yeah, it's 4 to the power of 4. So when you go 4 to the power of 3 divided by 4 to the power of 4, isn't that just equal to 1 over 4? Which is quarter. Quarter. 1/4. So hence we just proved that. The proof that the area under the curve is 1/4 of the area in the rectangle. So we proved it. It is 1/4. Right? But we just prove it's a single number. You know, we can get lucky. We just choose a single number. You know, just choose the right number. Happens to be, you know, happens to come out to be 1/4 of the area in the curve just happened to come out to be 1/4 of the area of the rectangle. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to choose, since it works for one number, let's just choose if it works for any number. So instead of x, right now I would go x plus 1. All right, so that would mean any number, because x means any number, and then plus 1 would just means, you know, any different number as well. So we just use that as the equal to x, and then the y is equal to that cube. Right? So the area of the rectangle is equal to that times that. And that is just to the power of 4. You know, you can see it. All right. And now, and what we do now is just we find out the area under the curve. So we integrate x cubed again, because that's our function with respect to x. Now this time our x is x plus 1 to 0. Right? Because we just treat this point as an x plus 1 distance. Right? So we integrate that. That will give us x to the power of 4 over 4. X plus 1 here and 0 here. Now we don't have to do the 0 bit. We know it will become 0, so let's just focus on the x to the power of 4. So that would be x plus 1 to the power of 4 over 4. Now, if you can see here, if the area of the rectangle is this much, and the area of the curve and an area of under the curve is this much, isn't that just a quarter? Isn't this? It's just a quarter of that, right? It's divided by 4, so a quarter. So it's 1/4. If this sort of ratio will stay forever. So we just proved it for x, and we proved it for x plus 1. Literally, I think, you know, in Math C, you know, if you do this, you literally prove that is the truth for any number. So therefore, we can answer the question back. For any point P on the curve y equal x cubed, the area under the curve is 1/4 of the area of the rectangle. All right. For any point on the curve y equal to x cubed, the area under curve the curve is 1/4 of the area of the rectangle. And that's it. Oh, that's easy. Whew, that's one of the easiest so far. Only took me 10 minutes. All right. Okay. But still, we're going to head into commercial break. Just as you expected. All right. And then we're going to come back with question 11.